So I had the great zchus of learning a little bit of the Mor Nevuchim with the Rav who's now disappeared. And the opening 30 chapters of the Mor Nevuchim are all about definitions of words. How does the Rambam understand certain words? And it's crucial because the Rambam, when he looks at the psukim, he thinks that if you don't understand the words to mean a certain thing, it's just not understandable at all. This isn't going to be a drasha. This is the pshat according to the Rambam, how he understands the story of Sulam Yaakov. The Rambam is talking about the word that we find in the actual psukim, V'nei Hashem nitzav alav. And the Rambam says that I don't understand this pasuk. Hashem can't be nitzav, standing. It's not applicable to Hashem. So there's a different wording of that root. And so he quotes L'olam dvarcha nitzav b'shemayim. There you go. What does it mean Hashem's words stand in Shemayim? He says, Kaim v'omed. They're everlasting. Hashem's words are everlasting in Shemayim. So then he says, that must mean what? V'nei Hashem nitzav alav. But the Rambam goes further. The Rambam says, V'nei Hashem nitzav alav. What does that mean he's standing? He doesn't take the normal route, which is nitzav alav is applicable to what? Yud vav is him. So a lot of people say it's Yaakov. But the Rambam says, Lav Dafka could be the Sulam. Hashem is at the top of the Sulam. So now this is getting really, Rebbe would like to say collector's edition pshat. This is getting really weird, because almost no one says that. It's Al Sulam. Asher katzeo rishon b'shemayim v'katzeo achron ba'aretz. So he takes the literal meaning that it's stretching from the earth. Okay, but then what does that mean? He explains, Vo ya'ale kol mi shi'ale, ad shiyosig mi she'olav b'hechrach, achar shehu omed kayim al rosh hasulam. This is not a physical ladder. Hashem is not standing on a physical ladder. It's an intellectual ladder. It's that at the top of the ladder, the top of the understanding is understanding of Hashem, because that's truly the highest intellect. He says in the Yad Chazaka that Hashem is I think. Well, I might be misquoting that. He is the knowledge, the knower, and he was known. So the highest form of intellect is to know Hashem. So that's great. Now you've explained what the Sulam is, what's Hashem doing on the top of it, but there's still more, because what does it mean that the Malachim were going Olim Yordim Bo, right? So Olim Yordim Bo, he first has to understand what are Malachim. He says the Malachim here. Well, he says if you don't know what the word Malachim is, then you're kind of lost, because it could be angels, but then maybe it doesn't make much sense. Because Malachim, in this instance, is prophets. It's amazing. The Rambam goes, he says, how do I know? Of course, it's obvious. Look up in Midbar. If you look up in Midbar, it says when they're speaking to the, I think in Midyanim, speaking to one of the nations, they say to the nation that a Malach took us out of Eretz Mitzrayim. It wasn't a Malach. It was Moshe Rabbeinu, right? Malachim are Nevi'im. That's what he says. Malachim are Nevi'im in this instance. So of course, now it makes sense. This ladder of knowledge, the Nevi'im go up it, meaning they go up and they acquire some sort of knowledge that was not Megala to the people, and then they're Yored. That's what the Rambam says. He says, Ma Tov Amru. It makes such perfect sense. Olim v'yordim. The order is Dafka. You go up the ladder. The Nevi'im would go up the ladder. They would acquire some knowledge, and then they would return back down. He says, how do I know that's what Yordim means? Oh, of course, because I already defined it like a few chapters ago, but in the 10th parak, he says, Yerida, V'yered Hashem be'anan. He says, Hashem's not coming down in an anan. He doesn't have a form. It means that Hashem came down and brought some sort of divine knowledge down to Moshe al Har Sinai. So that basically sums up how the Rambam understands this pasuk. And that's what's beautiful, is that the Rambam's doesn't bring anything other than just this simple understanding of the words as he understands them. I'm saying this is actually what it means. This is the pshat. If you went any other way, it means that you just said something wrong. Like, it doesn't make sense any other way. You have to say it like this. Otherwise, it's really very strange. You're saying Hashem has bodies and has form. This is the pshat. So it's absolute brilliance. I just wanted to share it. It's just like amazing how the Rambam understands just the simplest psukim. We really hope
that you're able to grow and enjoy with this amazing content that we just put together. Do us a favor. Don't just make it about you and me. Share this with the world. Get that Torah out there for everyone to see. Additionally, if you want to hear more, which we hope you do, you can subscribe to our content so that you can be up to date with all of the new amazing Torah that we have here in the yeshiva, pumping it out to you as the klal.